Let's start. Today, we will see how to implement a scrolling toolbar in a Flutter Android app. Let's look at the main.dart file. These are the imports. Then, in the main function, we create the stateless widget called myApp. This is the myApp stateless widget. In the build function, we create a material app and apply a theme. The home attribute is set to a stateful widget called myHomePage. This is the myHomePage stateful widget. Here, we create a state object of this stateful widget, whose name is _myHomePageState. This is the _myHomePageState class. Here we will design our app. In the build function, we have a scaffold widget upon which we will design other widgets. The body attribute is set to the CustomScrollView widget. Inside this widget, we have two widgets: a SliverAppBar and a Sliver list. Sliver list is a scrollable list that's used within a CustomScrollView. It's called a sliver because it's part of a family of widgets that make up portions or slivers of a scrollable area. Compared to a normal list view, a sliver list gives you more flexibility in scroll-based UIs. So here, we will be showing a list view with 1 to 20 numbers listed in it. And this SliverAppBar is a scroll-aware app bar in Flutter. Unlike the regular app bar, it can scroll in and out of view, expand, collapse, or stay pinned based on your needs. Here we mention the title and expandable height of the toolbar. Also, when the toolbar expands, we load an image into it in this flexible space attribute. So whenever the toolbar expands, the image will be shown, and when the toolbar goes into its normal position, the image gets hidden. These three attributes are very interesting. They define the scrolling behavior of the toolbar. By default, I have kept pinned and floating attributes to true, and snap attribute to false. We will see how each of these attributes changes the scrolling behavior of the toolbar when we run this app practically. Now, let's run the app. As you can see, we have an expanded toolbar on the top that also shows an image within its body. And below that, we have a list view containing numbers from 1 to 20. The pinned and floating attributes are true, and the nap attribute is false as of now. Let's scroll the toolbar and see the behavior. See, when I scroll up the list view, the toolbar also scrolls up, therefore it hides the image that was showing earlier. Now, the toolbar stays in its normal position at the top, while the entire list view goes behind and above it in the background. As soon as I start to scroll down the list view, the toolbar expands again. See, I didn't have to scroll down the list view all the way down. I just started scrolling it, and the toolbar expanded immediately. Now, I will keep the pinned attribute to true, whereas the floating and snap attributes are set to false. Let's run the app again. Now with only the pinned attribute set to true, as soon as I scroll the list view up, the toolbar goes into its normal position. But when I scroll down the list view now, the toolbar does not expand yet. It will only expand when the very first number in the list view has come down. See, when the 0 came down, then the toolbar expanded. Until then, it stayed pinned to its normal position. Now, I will keep the pinned and snap attributes to false, whereas the floating is set to true. Let's run the app again. Here you can see that, as I scroll up the list view, the toolbar also gets scrolled beyond the UI boundaries, as if it is floating in the air. And as soon as I start scrolling the list view down, the toolbar immediately gets expanded. So that's it. That's how you can implement a scrolling toolbar in the Flutter Android app. Thank you.